Hi, you guys. How's it going? I'm back. Obviously, this is the first stream of the week. I sound this way because, well, one, I've been dealing with some health issues and been passed out for pretty much the past 3 days, and which is why I woke up today to. Well, I think you guys know what news I woke up to because we all pretty much saw this just now, and holy shit. Gone Puppy, thank you so much for being a member for 35 months. Welcome back, boss. Yeah. Sorry to hear that's not. Yeah, no, it's okay. Like I'm okay. I'm doing okay. It's just not been best at my best for the past few days, and I was. Yeah, we lost another horse girl. Oh, that's true. There was news that Haru Urara passed away at the age of 29. So the racehorse, passed away. No, I mean, you guys probably know what I'm going to talk about because this is the news that I woke up to. And I mean, I didn't watch Charlie Kirk. Like, obviously, I've seen him around. I've seen his videos and clips around because, he would go viral a lot. And so Charlie Kirk was shot dead on Utah campus. And I did see, like the Twitter has been circulating the video, and it was pretty gruesome. And listen, like, I didn't watch him. As I said, like, I would see clips here and there and viral clips, and most of which I would say I did not agree with him a lot. But this is a horrible way to go, and I don't think he deserved it. And I think it's scary that this will most likely happen more often now, or because it's just gonna divide people even more, because I already see reactions about it on social media, and honestly it's kind of disheartening seeing reactions that say, well, served him right, or, well, he said this about guns, so he deserved this. And I'm like, no, like, yes, I disagreed with him on guns and what he said on gun violence, but at the same time, I don't think he deserved it, and I think it's horrible. He wasn't an evil person. Yeah, like, he was a person I disagree with on like, at least on the things that I saw in clips, or in most clips. But holy shit, yeah, like, the video was very bad. It was horrible. It was just well, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna show it, but it was essentially, he was sitting there, he does the thing, like, his thing is going to campuses around the US, right, and sitting down on campus and inviting people to debate, and he's just kind of out in the open, right? And the video is basically him sitting in one of the tents, like, right, like the setups, and he's talking, and suddenly he is shot. You can see that he gets shot in the neck, and just blood just gushing out of his neck, like pouring out. So it's bad. And he just slumped backwards, and that's pretty much it. And he died on the way to the hospital, I think. It's stupid when someone is killed over things like that. Yeah, because it's essentially, it's bad. It's horrible for obvious reasons, but also it is concerning because he was essentially killed for whatever, for his views, for expressing his views, which, yeah, a lot of people disagreed with, right? Like, many of us here maybe disagreed with him. I disagreed with him, not on everything, but I would have to say, like, well, because I don't know what all of his views, but so I assume, like, not on everything. But essentially, well, a lot of it is, the opinions are that he did get killed for free speech, and that's not, well, that's what it kind of boils down to, like, that's not, we cannot do this, like, that. It's just horrible because, like, free speech is our basic right and it should be our basic right. Even if you disagree with someone, then, you know, like it's, we can't just stoop down to hurting someone or going after someone because we disagree with them. Like it's still sad. Yeah, it's still sad regardless of what one can see. It's, you know, yeah, regardless of whether or not you agreed or disagreed with him, it is still undeserved and sad, and it is gonna make things like more dangerous. I think for a while, like, you know, whether he was an influencer, activist, whatever he was, I think similar people are not gonna be willing to go to campuses and talk publicly and speak publicly, because like how do you do that? Like, do you do that in a bulletproof box? Like that's what we do, or, you know, do we change something in like laws that regulate this? Like I don't even know. But you know, the thing that horrified me, I think, the most, I'm sorry for talking about it, like I wanted to start this stream with a lighthearted story that happened, by the way, yesterday, and I'm gonna get to that, but you know, I kind of wanted to address this. Alberto says, I have always known political violence is gonna grow as this keeps going. Yeah. And you know what horrifies me the most? Like the reactions to the news, because a lot of people are, a lot of comments are saying things that just scare me. They scare me. They are, some of people, like some of those people are celebrating. They're like saying serves him right because he said XYZ about guns. And like, I don't care what he said about guns. Like, does that mean he deserved to die that way? No. And yeah, they essentially shot the messenger. Yeah, messenger. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Where is the intonation? So again, the thing that horrifies me the most is that this is dividing people even more. It's not gonna bring people together. It's not gonna. That's the fucked up part. You know, like this, a death of a. Yeah, like let's face it, a pretty high profile person, you know, like a famous person, someone who was known to pretty much everyone. Like even if you don't really know him, like you would know his face. Like his death should have brought people together, be like, okay, this is fucked up. Let's do something about this, right? Like let's work together to change this. Let's work together to make things safer. No, it's gonna divide people even more, because I can already see that it's dividing people in the comments. Like some, right? Like I would say left-wing people are gonna say like, well, you know, this is what happens. See, this is what happens when you have guns, when you have access to guns. This is what happens. Like he deserved it. Uber right-wing people are gonna be like, well, see, left killed him. Like he was killed, because I already see those opinions. They are like, oh, leftists killed him, and left people are kind of, or extreme left people are saying like, yeah, this is, you know, he deserved it. And it's just more division. This is scary. That's the scary part. Oh yeah, like I just thought about like addressing this. And Pandashan says, within the last 1 or 2 days, Haru Urara died, Charlie Kirk was killed, more than 20 Russian drones fell into Polish territory, Israel attacked Qatar. That's fucking, what is going on? Also, where does this end? Like what is Qatar doing now that Israel is I don't even fucking know, but like Israel is out of control. That's like another thing that I think is like just so wrong. And even my friend's dog died. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Star Songs, I really hope this doesn't dissolve into a civil war. I mean, I hope not, because we might be, I don't know, like the fucking Texas Civil War. Wasn't there like a movie recently? Like I hope that this doesn't happen, but it's just mind-blowing how divided people are on this, and this should have brought people together, be like, okay, well, this is fucked up, like we cannot have this, we can't have this, we can't have someone just going to campus to speak and be, you know, like just be gunned down and shot. So yeah, like the other thing is that about 20 Russian drones were entered, you know, Poland's airspace, obviously illegally, and they entered Polish airspace. They didn't injure anyone because they were immediately shot down. Finally, by the way, because our government was doing a shit job. There were like at least 2 or 3 incidents before this where there was like a missile one time or 2 or twice. I think there were like 2 missiles, 1 drone or something, and they just didn't shoot it down. Like they didn't like wake up and detect it and shoot it down. They, after the fact, they sent like a firm note to Russia to not penetrate Polish airspace, and I'm like, well, a firm note is not gonna stop them. They're gonna wipe their ass with your firm note. So I'm glad to see that they finally are taking action, and they should, as they should, when an unidentified object is entering your country's airspace, your defense, you know, whatever, the defense mechanism should be to eliminate said object, because like it's unidentified, it's not identifying itself. Especially if you identify it as a drone, like there should not be here, like this has no right to be here. So didn't know about the drone, but Poland has a good military. I mean, I hope that they're just gonna use it well and just, you know, protect our borders as they should, which, I mean, so far they've been doing an okay job. Like, you know, the airspace thing, it's just, there's just been a couple of incidents that they let through and didn't shoot down the object, and they were just like, oh well, we don't want to escalate and we're gonna just send a firm note to the Russian side or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, you can wipe your ass with that note. Like, what you're supposed to do is, because they're testing us, they are absolutely testing us, they're absolutely testing our reaction time and like how we react, this should be shut down. Since when has the government done something good lastly? Well, I mean, you know, at least this time they did the right thing and they shut down the drones, because it's insane that there were like 20 drones just, you know, entering Poland's airspace. And you know, I would have been so mad if they didn't shoot it down, if they just like let it happen, let it fall. By the way, one of two drones actually fell in my district. So I was, you know, understandably, when I saw this, I was concerned about my family. But, you know, yeah, like I know that it's like small chance because my family lives in like boonies and there's nothing there, but it doesn't change the fact that those drones could have fallen in the area. They fell in my area, just not, you know, obviously they didn't damage any buildings or anything. So Star Song says Poland is a NATO country, so Russia is definitely towing the line, not that they already were. Yeah, Poland is a NATO country, so yeah, so like 2 of those drones did fall in my district. So, you know, like one of them actually fell about like, I would say half an hour from my town. Like, I would say like a half an hour from my town, pretty much. So yeah, it's, you know, it's scary because it's so close to home. Let me just do one thing, because Jesus, just have to set something up. I just have to make sure that something isn't, like, this thing is working. Yeah. So that's what happened. So, well, I mean, I don't have anything really else to say about this. Manhunt is still underway because they, you know, they did arrest someone at first, like a person of interest, but they released them because it's not the guy, and they are still looking for the person who shot Charlie Kirk. So you guys stay safe, if you are in Utah, if you are in the area of Utah University of Utah, Valley University campus, please stay safe, and just take care of yourselves, and that's it. And Alberto asks, do you think Russia is planning on invading Poland somewhere in the future? Honestly, no. No, I think Russia is just testing, just trying to like piss off and push some buttons. I don't think they're gonna, because it's too risky for them. It's too much for them for now. I don't think that's gonna happen unless there is some kind of strong agreement or a strong alliance with China, North Korea, to like the three of them to attack NATO somehow, like if they form this kind of alliance, which they have a strong alliance, but I don't think Russia is gonna, they can't pull this shit alone. So I don't think they're gonna attack NATO, because that's, literally a war. Just, we die. Like we die. We all die, essentially. Like that would be too far. Because NATO would be engaged, and then it would just escalate, and that's just one step away from nuclear war. I think it would just destroy everything except for Australia, New Zealand, like some parts of Australia and New Zealand. I think that those parts in nuclear war, some parts of Australia and New Zealand would survive. Like those would be the only viable like land to still plant something on it. So yeah, I think you should discuss topic about nuclear too. Yeah. So that's what I said. Like, Russia has a nuclear arsenal. Poland Poland doesn't, but U.S. has nuclear arsenal. There's been like rumors that they did bring some nuclear weapons to Poland. I'm not sure if this is confirmed. This is just rumors, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be full-on war, but I think Russia is trying to like push some boundaries, and they're trying to test. They are trying to test out like how Poland reacts, and Poland's reaction time to obviously like their objects in our airspace. And I really hope that Poland is gonna ramp it up, and we're not gonna play around with like some firm notes, with some messages to Russia to stop, please don't do this, because you shouldn't be doing that. You should be like shooting this shit down and just sending a clear message. Hey, don't come into our space, because we're gonna destroy whatever comes into our space illegally, and especially when it's an air object, flying object. Thank God our country got protection from UK. I don't know. I mean, so I'm kind of on the fence with that. Like yes, I'm glad that Poland is a member of NATO, a member of European Union. I'm glad that we have these alliances with like US, with UK, with Europe, but at the same time, I do strongly believe that Poland should learn from history and, kind of to each their own, as in like we should be strong on our own. And I believe that we should have a strong military, and I support that fully, because Poland's been fucked in the ass by allies, let's say allies, in the past. I'm looking at you, France, and I'm looking at you, UK too. so there's just that. Yeah, like, right? Like Poland's been fucked in the ass just a couple of times in very critical moments in the past. And I think while it's good to have strong allies, where it's good to obviously like be like have those alliances, like military alliances with France called out. Yeah, like, I mean, France called out always. I'm sorry, but they just kind of fucked us over. And yeah, like, I do believe that strong alliances are important, but it's also important to be strong on your own, so that you make sure you're not depending on another country too much, on their aid, right? All right, a harsh world will only get you so far. yeah, who knows if Russia is gonna use those drones against Poland once they got inside Polish airspace. Yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah, I just don't want Poland. I just don't want our government to just like, I don't know, like let that happen and take their chances, you know? Just don't take any chances. Just shoot it down. Don't let it like even fly too far over the border. Definitely don't let it fall and strike. Like, it did strike a house, I think one house. So luckily no one was hurt this time, but you know, Poland has disappeared 9 times already. Hopefully no more. Absolutely, like we've disappeared so many times from the map. We were wiped out from the map. And yeah, as I said, like a couple of times it was also as a result of our ally. Like, we sent help to an ally when they were in trouble, but we couldn't expect the same. Like, when we were in trouble, suddenly this ally did not send reinforcements, does not help us. So, you know, they backed out. So as much as I love our strong alliances with, you know, with European countries and with the US, I think Poland should definitely be strong on its own. And yeah, like we should have a strong military, which I'm happy that in the recent years it's been going on. You know, they've been really kind of reinforcing our military and really ramping it up. And that I think is very important because of the fact that we are on the border with like Belarus and with Ukraine, that is now having all those like issues, right? Like they're having a war with Russia. So sometimes it's cheaper for the military to let the drone fall in the middle of nowhere than to shoot them down. So sometimes it's planned to not shoot them. Well, yeah, like as long as it's like falling in the middle of nowhere, right? Like I think the 2 that fell in my district, they just fell. They were allowed to fall because they literally fell in the middle of nowhere. So like no one was hurt, and I think it was strategic, which is fine. I'm just talking about like, oh, don't let it fall on houses on like fucking, you know, in a village or a city or somewhere. It's nothing against the people of France and England. It's criticism of the decisions the governments have made in the past. Absolutely, yeah, exactly this. Like, you know, it's not, if I remember correctly, there's a website that shows what would happen if a MAD situation were to happen. I think I know about this. Yeah, it's not criticism of France and England as like current like people and, you know, and countries. I'm just criticizing the past government's decisions because it's a fact. They did not help. And even though we had an alliance and we sent them reinforcements, so we couldn't count on the same. We couldn't expect the same. And I think we've learned from history. Like Poland is just learning. I hope that we're going to be learning from history, being like, okay, yes, we are willing to help our allies, but we're also making sure we're not trusting like 100%. We are trusting, let's say 99%. We are leaving that 1% to be strong on our own and just be ready for a situation in which our ally does not send help. You know, like that's because we were just too trusting and we did not learn previously. So now we have to learn this and we have to make sure that we are ready. Damn, I'm late. I missed the scuff. I mean, there wasn't that much scuff. I'm sorry, I couldn't change it in time because there's like, as I said, I was like so out of it. Oh, there's like still one cow right next to me here. I did change it. I was going to change it to a lot of fish, but then I kind of like stopped. I'm sorry, I just stopped. But it's still cows and some fish. So fish and cows today. I did add 2. The cow's still there. Yeah, the cows are still here. So we're adding some more. Okay, that's pretty much it for the pretty bad, you know, like serious talk, horrifying news. The other talk that I wanted to tell you guys, like that I wanted to, have is I witnessed something yesterday that I still don't know, like still can't believe that it happened. And I was just like, what the fuck just happened in front of me? So what the fuck is that plushie situation? Hey, listen, it's a situation, okay? It's a state of mind. It's not a plushie situation. It's a state of mind. You can see what you want to see. I see a bunch of cows and goldfish. Still worshipping me. Okay. Can I be a fox sitting on that couch? I wonder if I can like change it. Wait. I don't know which one was the fox. Well, which one is sitting on the couch by now, because it's like so many plushies. Okay, wait. Can I fox? Oh, here you go. There's a fox. There's a fox right there. Okay. Okay, so the other situation that I wanted to talk about, which kind of relates to the thumbnail today, because the thumbnail showed that, oh, you know, there's some weird stuff in the water. Well, the story is about a fish, one sad fish. So last night I went out, I finally like just regained consciousness and I wasn't in a coma. I was passed out mostly periodically throughout the whole like 3 days. But so last night I finally went out to get some groceries, and as I'm walking back from the store, I see this like restaurant, right? Like I'm just walking by this this little like you know, traditional kind of like Asian food, or well, Taiwanese kind of food place, right? I kid you not, like I see the lady who works there, she kind of walks out of the restaurant, or the kitchen, I guess, area, because like there was like it was such a weird setup. It was just kind of like one building, they have the kitchen, and then the building across the street they had the sitting area. I don't know, like that's how they set it up. Also, DMJ, thank you so much for being a member for, holy shit, 37 months. So Gon Puppy was like 35 months and you are 37. Incredible. I see cow pigs. Nice. Okay, so sorry, I have to drink a lot of water. Water. So yeah, so the, you know, back to the story. So the setup is, you know, kitchen thing is in one building on the ground floor, and then sitting area is pretty much like right across this like little alley, right? Like it's kind of like a little alley, and there's like, okay, kitchen area, and then the sitting area, right? Like the restaurant area. The lady walks out of the kitchen area, and she, I kid you not, throws a live fish onto the pavement. Like for the lack of a better, she just throws it on the ground. I legitimately thought, oh, she dropped it, because she was like, you know, she was carrying a bunch of things, and she was carrying the fish, right? So she throws it on the ground, and the fish is like, you know, it's like flailing. It's just like, you know, just gyrating. I don't know, like it's flailing on the ground, right? Like, because it's still alive, and so also wait, broken 025, thank you so much for joining. Even Anger Mob, I appreciate it. And Alberto, thank you so much for the super. All hail Mother Sona. Wait, I'm gonna add another plushie, so I'm just gonna add one. I'm just gonna make sure that I don't forget. So we have add one. Okay, back to the flailing fish story. So the fish is flailing on the ground, right? I thought, and people who were waiting to order, they also like looked at the fish and they're like, oh, okay, she dropped it. So one person from that line, like I just kind of stopped and I'm watching the scene. I'm just like, now I'm roped in, you know, I want to see where this goes. So I'm just kind of standing there and just watching this scene. I'm like, okay, what is going to happen? And so Bacon, also member for 37 months. And I threw it on the ground as fish. Jesus. No. So, you know, wait, did we just see Sona get headshot? Jesus Christ. Yeah, with a cup of coffee. And so the fish is flailing, you know, the people in line are like confused. I'm confused. I'm like, okay, did she drop it? Like, we just assumed that she dropped it, right? Like, oh, you know, like she dropped it by accident because she was carrying some other things. And so one person from the line kind of takes a step towards the fish, trying to alarm, you know, like just alert the lady, like the employees, like, hey, there's a fish there. You guys dropped the fish on the ground. And the lady like runs out of the kitchen and she's like, no, it's okay, don't lift it up, it's okay. And she walks up to the fish, squats, and just rams it with like a, I don't even know what it was. Like, it wasn't a hammer, I think it was like a spatula or something. I kid you not, just goes I'm like, holy shit. She killed it right there. She just started like, I'm like, okay, well, you know that this place has like super fresh fish, but also, wow. I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to eat there. Like oh my god, just normal Asian grandma things. Yeah, like this like babushka, this like I wouldn't say she was like a grandma, but I would say like middle-aged lady, you know, Taiwanese lady, just like, no, it's okay. And then she just goes like, just rams the fish on the head. And I'm like, wow, oh my god. At least you know it's fresh. Yeah, it was very fresh. It was alive, and it just, yeah, she just kind of stunned it. Also, Joshua, thank you so much for being a member for 19 months. Holy shit. Blackout in the sewers, meet a giant fish. Holy shit. You know the scene from the Marvels movie where Hulk slammed Loki repeatedly? I'm picturing that. No, so she was more like, I mean, yeah, she kind of held it and she kind of rammed it. Like she kind of had like a spoon and or something. It was just, I don't know, spatula or something. And she just like went like, yeah, kind of like that. Also bacon. Thank you so much. Are you sure this wasn't a dream? Sounds like one. No, I swear to God, it was. I know that I was out of it for quite a while, but no, it was not. It was definitely not a dream. Like this was, oh my god. This actually happened, and yeah, it actually happened. Fear didn't save the fish. I didn't know what to do. I was just so stunned. I was like, what do I do in this situation? I'm like, what? I don't want to get involved. Yeah, I just, you know, damn, still my favorite moment. Jesus Christ. But this is actually the semi-humane way of cooking fish. The fish goes numb and unconscious. It's easier to cut it that way too, at least from what I know. Yeah, you know, I'm not saying like, oh, it was wrong. That's like, even if it's just that the setting was a little shocking. I would have thought that she would have done this like, oh, in the, you know, usually like people do it in the kitchen, like in restaurants. If it's like fresh fish, they usually take it to the kitchen or something, or I would like to think that they take it to the kitchen. But this lady just straight up threw it on the ground and just on the asphalt, because it was like in the alley. So she just like, I'm like, okay then. I mean, I know that they wash it later and obviously like cook it and stuff. Nevertheless, I don't think I'm gonna eat there, because I think it was a little much to me. So yeah. Sorry, I'm still like sick. What do you do, Sona? First you say no, then you get out of there. Like, no, it just like slapped the spatula out of her hand or something. Oh, Jesus. It was an experience, you know. This happened. So this happened, and I will never forget this scene for the rest of my life. It's gonna just stay with me, stay in my head rent-free for the rest of my days. And so such is life. I think this was like a core memory that was created in my head. So core memory created. This shall stay with me. Okay. Now that we've had this covered, and we had the other things covered, and I've been ranting for like 34 minutes. Wait, I'm waiting for it to be 35. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 35 minutes. I've been ranting for 35 minutes. We can watch some scary videos. We have another compilation from Nuke's Top 5 of scary videos that will make you, you know, and will get you. Wait, I'm lost. I'm lost. It will cause you to have gravy pants. That's the compilation today. And Palashan says, I remember when I was a little child on holidays in Turkey, and in one clothes shop there was a little cute lizard. I really liked it. The shop owner cracked its head. What the fuck? I'm traumatized. Yeah, that's a core memory too. I want to see the inside out emotions of Sona one day. I think like, yeah, like I think one is like exhaustion. It's just exhaustion. It's like I'm tired all the time. It's like permanently exhausted pigeon. That's one of my emotions. And yeah, like fear. I think fear is in charge. I think mostly fear is in charge of my actions, of my head. Lance, holy shit, thank you so much. Bruh, Sona witnessed a Mortal Kombat fatality on a fish, pretty much. Also, good morning. Came home around 1 a.m. last night. Someone partied. Watched Dear Evan Hansen on stage. Oh, okay. So, yeah, they kind of partied, but musical. Dear Evan Hansen on stage with my bestie. I've never seen, like, I've never watched the movie because there's like a movie or something, but I know the story. So yeah, it's a very interesting story. Highly recommend. I like music from, like, I did hear the music from the musical, so pretty fun. Okay, let me just make sure that I add 3 plushies later at the end of the stream. Okay, yeah. She has multiple fears. Yeah. There's like multiple fears, one disgust and one permanently exhausted pigeon. I think that's the set day of my, like, the emotions in my head. It's just like fear of something, fear of 1, fear of 2, fear of 3, but yada yada yada, disgust, and then permanently exhausted pigeon, and that's it. that's all there is in my head. Okay, let's watch some videos. Let's go.
A father says that he was busy working in his office one day when his son came running in and seemed very upset. The boy claimed that, quote, a man was moving things in the other room.
The orphanage. I'm sorry. I think about this every day. This is like a setup that I do not look forward to if my future child is gonna say something like this. A man was moving things. I'm like, yeah, kid, so tomorrow we're driving to your new home. I'm kidding, of course, but like 0.001% of me is like, yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. The orphanage. Just like low-key.
The dad follows the boy into the living room to find things scattered all across the floor. So he checks his security cam to see just what happened.
Oh my god.
What he finds chills
I don't even want to know.
To his core.
Oh my fucking god, no. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, that's a Roomba, but... Kids, stop. What the no, zero survival instinct. Not sponsored. Oh no, wait, that's a pillow. That's not a Roomba, never mind. Yeah, that's a pillow. Never mind. Yeah, Star Songs. You're right. That's a pillow. Oh yeah, or I think it's like a bed for a cat or for a dog. Jesus Christ. Dude, kid, what are you doing? Survival instinct 0%. Oh my god. Level 0. Level negative.
A dog bed can be seen sliding across the living.
Yeah, like, I gotta say, I would, okay, the orphanage would be like option 2 or 3. Option 1 would be like, okay, let's move. If I saw this, I'd be like, yeah, we're moving. I know it's gonna be hard, but like, if this is happening in our house, we're moving. Like, let's just move, right? With the kid. But then, if it followed us and followed the kid specifically, I'm like, I'm sorry, kid. You know, you've been dealt a shit hand. We have to, you know, we have to prevail. We have to survive. Oh my god. Why? What the fuck happened? Why? Wait, who? Who? Why is this? Oh, it was Joshua. Jesus Christ. I hope at the end of the stream, I don't end up having a bowl of chocolate pudding in my pants. I can't promise. I can't make any promises. I will be adding 4 plushies. This is the 4th plushie I'll be adding to the ensemble. Okay, let's go.
Living room floor.
Yeah,
all
it's
by
kind of,
themselves.
it's these
Seemingly
guys.
annoyed
Is there
little
like a
boy,
second one?
A man was moving things.
Okay, so he said a man
Could
was
some
moving
dark
things.
presence be haunting their home? You decide.
Dude, kids can
Glitches in the Matrix.
sense some things, and it terrifies me. It terrifies me. I think I'm gonna be like sprinkling salt in like every corner of the room and sprinkling some holy water just in case. Not that I believe in, just in case. Doesn't hurt.
Tag user
Never
Eddie is
hurts.
parked in front of a Boston pizza restaurant in Fresno, California, when he spots something very weird.
Okay, where is this car that's reflecting on this Boston pizza
Oh
window?
yeah. Well, it might be.
It's a Corvette C8.
Oh, there is no. What the fuck? Oh no! Wait, it's okay. It is pretty weird, but it is here. I think I saw. Is this the car? Because it's kind of the same, but like, how would it reflect all the way here? Ah. Yeah. I do not understand. Wait. Physics. I got like a C in physics, so that's not. I will not understand this.
Don't see that car anywhere. Where's that car?
Yeah, where is that car?
What? Where is that car? Hello, where's that car?
Wait. Is that the car or no? Oh no, it's a different. No, it's a different car. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's not the car. So the car he's talking about is this one. The orange like Lamborghini, I don't know, sports car. It looks like a sports car. But because I thought like, okay, well, these cars are parked here. Mind you, they are not really, well, they would be reflecting here, I guess. So I thought the car would be somewhere like, like you could just go here and like somewhere there. But he really films around.
Boston pizza window. It's a Corvette C8.
Yeah, no. There's no...
I seriously don't see that car anywhere. Where's that car?
Yeah, it's not there.
What? Where is that car?
It was pretty
Hello,
strange.
where's that car?
Because it would be also like pretty close. See, like this car would have to, because these cars are here and they are reflecting probably somewhere here, this car would have to be somewhere like here, maybe like, yeah, across the lot. So like here, like not too far, but that is very strange.
Where is this car?
In the reflection of the restaurant's window, Eddie sees an orange Corvette C8.
Oh,
but when he looks
okay,
around
Corvette.
the parking lot, it's not there.
Yeah, so the car would have to be parked somewhere like here for it to reflect there, I think.
In disbelief, Eddie posts this video to TikTok, wondering if he might have caught a, quote, glitch in the Matrix.
Glitch in the
bizarre footage
Matrix.
goes viral, receiving over 2.8 million views. In the comments, viewers repeatedly ask Eddie to go back and film the location.
Oh,
one
I
more
wonder. Yeah.
time.
Okay, we are
Oh, now it's
back
gone.
at the same parking lot because one of the main comments you guys were saying is go walk up to it. The car is either inside
No.
of
Oh, jeez. It got struck down. Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude? Oh, yeah, that movie. I remember that movie. Okay, 5 plushies will be added. All right.
the parlor, or it's a wrap on the window.
No, it's not.
I don't know. Let's check it out. So I'm walking to it.
It's
right
gone.
now.
It's gone now.
If you look at it actually from this point of view, the reflections look kind of accurate.
Yeah, but the car is not there anymore.
There's a face. There's a white car reflecting. That's right here. And no, there's like no
Yeah.
car in there.
What the heck?
This time the shop window accurately reflects what's right in front of it. The
The
orange Corvette.
Matrix gods are, fix the glitch. They're like, oh shit, there was a bug. Someone saw a bug. Thanks for posting the video. We're gonna fix that. I mean, honestly, these videos do make me think that we might be in a Matrix? Would that be horrible? Do you guys, like, what would you guys do if this is real and would you stay in the Matrix, or would you want to wake up to, like, you know, like in the Matrix movie, like Neo wakes up and he's like in the fucking pod, you know, just hooked up to different things, and yeah, and he's like in Jello and Kisiel. Kisiel is like the not pudding, but I guess like Jello in Polish. But yeah. What do you mean started glitching through the floor? I don't know what I think I would like to stay in the Matrix. I don't think I would like to wake up to reality where aliens are like feeding off of our, you know, like the electrical current that is like going through our, like feeding off of our bodies. And I honestly would love to be in the Matrix. I think I would just stay in the Matrix and be like, okay, well, you know, yeah, it's like whatever. I don't think I would like to live in a world without like some void with like slimy aliens just hooking everyone up, and you know, just kind of to like pods, and just yeah, yeah, I would just stay here.
Dead is no longer there. Cut to another video of a supposed quote glitch in the Matrix.
Sona would wake up, would you want to wake up in the Matrix or wake up in the back rooms? Oh my god, this is horrible. I think in the Matrix, like if these are the only two choices I have, I think the back rooms just scares me a little more. So I think I would like to just wake up in the Matrix and be like, okay, well, at least this is straightforward, because the back rooms, like, you don't really know where, like, you know, is the back room safe? I don't think the back rooms are safer, right? Like, it's just, yeah, I think I'd rather just have it, give it to me straight, you know, like, okay, you wake up in the Matrix and there are aliens and there are the pods and whatnot, like, at least you know, like, okay, this is the reality, like, but backrooms is like, you don't know if there's an exit, you don't know, like, who, like, it's just, and you wake up alone. I don't even know. Yeah, like, at least like in the Matrix, like, you see all those other pods with humans, so maybe you can try to wake up someone, maybe you can try to wake up a couple of people. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough choice. You haven't seen the Matrix?
Late one night in Nashville.
Dude, see the Matrix. Watch the Matrix. Like, at least the first one. It's you know, why not the front rooms? Because there is no such thing as front rooms. It's just the back rooms. Okay.
Tennessee, a woman's friends tell her to quickly grab her camera and hurry outside to check out some very bizarre activity going on in the night.
What if you're the one? What if I'm the chosen one? What, like Neo or Harry Potter? I don't want to be. I'm like, fuck that. No, absolutely not. I don't want to be the chosen ones. Like, no, I give up. I yield my role to someone else. Like, just get someone else. I'm like, I'm a coward. I'm a chicken. I'm gonna stand with the bad guys. Like, I'll be like, dude, like, if under pressure, I'm just gonna like submit. So no, I want to be the chosen too. I would just submit. Like, I don't work well under pressure. You know what, you guys? I know you look evil. I know you have, like, you know, I would join the Siths. I'd be like, you know, you guys, I can see that you're evil. You can give it to me straight. You don't have to lie to me that, oh, we're the good guys, you know, like, you know, you can unlock your potential. I'm like, listen, I can see that you guys are evil. Your PR sucks. You are literally like, you look like Palpatine, like with fucked up skin and stuff. Like, you look evil. I know you're evil. You can give it to me straight. Also, if you put me under enough pressure, I am gonna join you regardless, because I can't handle it. So give it to me, Soda, so I can give them the Anakin treatment. Jesus. Excuse me, evil. No. I am no. I am just moderately unhinged. I'd be like, come on, who are you kidding? I would be like the worst chosen one ever. I would just be like, okay, listen, if I were the chosen one in Harry Potter, let's say, first of all, I arrive at Hogwarts and I immediately point out, you guys, You guys are just saying everyone is safe at this school. Like, we're gonna keep you safe, but actually, about 30% of you are probably gonna die during this school year. So, like, what the fuck? Where are the safety measures? Where's the cleanliness questionable? Everyone's like, there's literally a big snake going through the walls in this. Also, you have a tree that lives, and students can like go there. You just tell them, oh, no, this is a banned area, you can't go there. But there's zero security, virtually zero security, to prevent students from going to the living fucking willow tree that's gonna mash you like mashed potatoes. So yeah. So I would be like, they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna keep you safe, don't worry, teachers are here to keep you safe. Like, yeah, you're gonna keep 70% of us safe. 30% of us, not so much. We're fucked. And giant spiders, not to mention giant spiders, not to mention a tri-headed, three-headed dog that lives somewhere on the premises, not to mention the basilisk, the teacher, the fucking janitor that looks like a creep, like he wants to like lock you up in his basement and chop you up. So that's one. And he works with the bad guys, as it turns out. Like, he just follows the bad guys. The teachers themselves are fucking like Death Eaters. And also they hire a external security company, i.e. the mentors. They just they're like, oh well, we hired this external security service for additional level of safety, but the dementors can kill you. They literally go after the students. So I'm like, hey, I don't think this is such a good idea. Did you guys check their credentials before you hired them? And they're like, well, I mean, they guard Azkaban. It's like, yeah, but they feed off anyone. You get close to them, they feed off anyone. So I don't think this is right. Yeah, I would have a lot of questions. I think they would kick me out of Hogwarts. I think they would kick me out of Hogwarts on the principle of, this kid is asking too many questions. This kid is just too inquisitive, just too intrusive. And I would just be like going around with my like a writing board with I don't know what it's called, like the kind of like a writing pad, and I would just be writing like safety violations. Be like, yeah, this is questionable. Oh my god, I am so reporting this. Yeah, no, that's reality. I would just be writing everything down and be like, I am so reporting you guys. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't feel safe at all. And not to mention the principal. I'm like, can you please stop sending your students to certain death? Can we please stop this? And also, can you please stop speaking in riddles? Because no one understands you. I'm not here for like mind chess. I'm here for like, give it to me straight, like, are we safe here? And he's like, well, whatever, incoming riddle. I'm like, no. Oh my god, I don't think this was part of the field trip. Yeah, I'd be like, this was not in my introduction package. Like, what is going on? Why was this not disclosed to me? As they say, snitches get stitches. You know what? I could make me into a fucking Tim Burton character in that case, because I would snitch on them every single day with all the safety violations, with everything, every single day. And they wouldn't be, like, if someone called me like, oh, you're on the side of Voldemort or something, like, no, I am the side of, common sense and safety measures. And, I am on the side of, hey, maybe kids and students should not be at the risk of dying in this school. Like, can you guys do your job? Because you're like, what are you being paid for? Because so far I've seen very little of your effort to keep everyone safe. As they say, wait, you mean a clipboard? Yeah, I would be like clipboard. I'd be like, this is unsafe. Reporting. Oh, this is a violation. And a check. Yeah, I would be like the worst protagonist ever. So that would be the golden snitch. I would be the golden snitch. Jesus, dude, like my plushie situation is gonna get out of control. I have like 6 to add. But yeah, no, like I would, dude, like everyone would be like, oh, so you're on the side of evil. I'm like, no, I'm on the side of reason, common sense, safety measures. I don't know. Nevermore Academy is a much better school. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. It's actually better than Hogwarts. Sure, one of its teachers became a Hyde's master and never mind, it's not that. Revived an evil pilgrim, and its second principal was an idiot cult leader, but it's great. Okay, yeah, never mind. It's not that much better. It's the same. I'm like, Nevermore, what are you doing? What is going on? Why? And again, like Chosen. Oh, I mean, at least like Chosen One is actually, Wednesday is actually like a little bit more resourceful, like a little more useful than Harry, because Harry was like literally useless. He knew exactly one spell. Like, I know not in the books. In the books he was like a little more useful, but overall in the movies, like he was just kind of useless with exactly one, maybe 2 spells. And none of them, mind you, were really useful against Avada Kedavra. It's just like, dude, can you just cast, like, can we establish that if you are in a battle with literal evil, like Voldemort, the Lord of Evil, you do not have to restrain yourself. You can also use Avada Kedavra. Like, please, can we establish that you can use those spells and there's no moral compass here? Just use them against him, because you can. It's not like you have a lock on your mouth that you can't say those words. You can. And he was just like, he kept casting like Expelliarmus. I'm like, please don't. Can we not? I would just like literally from the sidelines. Like if I witnessed this battle, I'd be like, can I just Avada Kedavra? Just like, psh. And I'd be like, but Harry was supposed to be the chosen one. I'm like, yeah, but he chose the wrong one. He's the chosen one. I was like, yeah, he's choosing the wrong one. So I just ended it for everyone. Okay, so that was a rant over. Let's continue. Please just homeschool me at this point. I swear to God, homeschool me. Okay, let's continue. Okay, friends had told me to grab my camera and come outside. What the fuck? Oh, this is 2024, April 2nd. Because the moon was changing colors off and on from green to red. Everyone on our street was outside. None of us was really for what we were going to see next, or we saw next. Ugh. Wow, there's some incredible zoom. Huh. What the fuck?
What was that?
Someone is like freaking out.
I got that.
A group of friends watch in shock as the moon seems to change colors from green to red.
The moon is not real.
Seems to just discharge some kind of electricity.
Oh shit, what
Spectators to the shocking event believe that they witnessed everything from a possible government cover-up, aliens, and of course, maybe even a glitch in the Matrix. But whether it's a glitch, aliens, or maybe just a really good fake, I leave that up to you.
Alright, this was strange. Is this real?
Followed home.
Is this real? The moon sneezed. The moon farted. Who zapped the moon? The moon used Avada Kedavra. Oh my god. Wait, wizards on the moon. Who's to say that Hogwarts is on Earth? Who's to say that it's not on the moon? And, that's where the action happens. You know what? Fuck that. Don't ever put me as the chosen one. I don't want to be the chosen one. It's like so much work, and also they usually don't do. You know what? Like the chosen ones, like things just happen. They don't even have to work. Like I could be, but I couldn't. No. Never mind. I just want to be a sidekick. Not even a sidekick. I just want to be one of the NPCs that just, survives and is not on the front lines and just, points out the violations, points out the safety violations. You have to save the world. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'd rather just like witness, be there in the crowd, not on the front lines. You know, I'm gonna be one of the NPCs being like, yay! Congratulations, Harry Potter! You saved us all in questionable timeline, but you know, and with questionably effective methods. But yay! Wait, I'm trying to clap, but it's just not. Oh God. Bacon, thank you. What if you get a lifetime supply of matcha latte for it? Ah, damn. That's a hard bargain. Yeah, that's a tough choice, but I would still say no. I would be like, you know what? No, I can cheer from the sidelines. Be like, yay, yay, thank you. Hard to clap with fake hands. I guess, yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Back in 2015, Candace Gardner and her husband attended a Halloween party at an abandoned and allegedly haunted prison with a dark history. It was a huge mistake. Candace says that the entire night at the party, she felt like something was watching her. And ever since that night, strange things have been happening in Candace's home.
Joshua says, you are the chosen one. It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. I'd be like, listen, the Sith paid well. They offered some benefits. They offered dental package. Yeah, you know, there's a downside. I have to wear the grim looking cloaks and look kind of evil, but I would be like the janitor for the Sith. If they offered like a good dental package and like healthcare package, I'd be like, you know what, you guys, bet I join you, but let me be your janitor. I can keep the lair, the evil lair clean. Let me keep the lair clean. I'm just gonna be in the background, you know, with my mop and be like, yay, you know, I love my job. The prophecy was run through an autocorrect algorithm. A dental package doesn't sound that bad, to be honest, right? Right? Like a full dental package. No Darth Sona. It's just gonna be janitor Sona. And listen, I would not be there. I would be there. Listen, I would be there like in the background, and I would just be like, you know, cleaning the floors and accidentally hearing, you know, listening in on the important conversation. But I would be invisible pretty much because cleaning stuff and maintenance stuff is usually like just in movies, and these kind of stories, they are invisible. So I would be completely, oh my God. Lance, thank you so much. This reminds me of a story I made called The Chosen Juan. Basically, dude is imbued with amazing power, but he is like, but why though? I would just be like, yeah, like a janitor for the Sith in the lair, and I would just be like, or a butler or something, and just, you know, I would say like I would like to be a cleaning lady. I would like to be a janitor and just, you know, sweeping, mopping. No one can see me because they never do. And I'm like in the background listening to everything. And then when the overlords are destroyed and everything is destroyed, or, you know, they are kind of defeated, and they're like, okay, we need information. I step into the light and be like, okay, bet. Listen, I'm just a janitor. I had nothing to do with this. Like, yeah, I had to pay my bills. So I'm just here as a maid. But I heard everything. So here's the tea. Let me spill the tea for you. And the Sith would be like, how could you betray us like that? I'm like, listen, I am like a little, you know, what is it? Dust in the wind. I just go, or like a bamboo. I just lean towards wherever the wind blows. Yeah, be like, listen, I'm just a janitor. I don't know nothing, but I did hear things, so I can give you information. I just want to continue being a janitor. Oh my God. True story. This is exactly the thing that I want to do in a movie. I want to be a cleaning lady that has nothing to do with anything and is barely seen, somewhere in the background, somewhere lurking in the shadows, cleaning, just minding my own business, but knowing everything, because yeah, I want to be the mysterious janitor that knows everything. made mates on an outfit when? Oh Jesus, one day. But okay, 10. Jesus, I have to add 10. You guys, my water though is gonna crash. But that's pretty much it. Okay, let's continue with the videos. Also, in the meantime, I'm gonna wait. Sorry, I have to blow my nose. Jeez, you guys are gonna have to. Well, you won't listen to me blowing my nose because I'm gonna just play the video and I'll blow my nose quickly.
She now believes that a malicious entity might have followed her home from the old prison, a dark spirit that intends to harm her and her family.
Okay,
Soon after the prison trip, Candace begins to experience unexplained activity in her home.
No,
Lights
Jesus Christ,
flicker
no,
on and
please
off
don't.
at night while Candace and her husband sleep.
Jesus Christ,
Doors
why?
in the house open and close on their own. But scariest of all, the spirit begins to aggressively throw objects at Candace.
Dude, the kitchen. Oh my god. What is that?
And these frightening incidents continue to escalate, as it
Yeesh.
seems that the entity wants to seriously hurt Candace.
Was that a fucking knife? Oh yeah, no. I would just purify the whole. Oh my god, that's the first one was spatula. The second one is a knife. Yeah, it's a knife. It's a fucking knife. Just flying. Oh my god, what the frick? I don't think that's such a good idea. That's such a good idea. Not sponsored, by the way. It's such a good idea to curse, to swear at the ghost.
While Candace is sleeping, she starts to
pretty,
wake up to painful
They're pretty brave because I'll be like, yep, never mind. You know what? Your house, this is your house. I'm moving out. You just, you stay. We're good. We're good.
attacks, as if some unseen force is roughly grabbing or pulling at her. And she says,
Here's a sponge, go to the dishes.
Proof. So late one night, Candace and her husband fall asleep while watching TV on the couch.
Oh no.
As the couple sleeps, a CCTV camera in the room captures something absolutely horrifying.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Okay, Jesus, 11 plushies. What? How many do I... If there's a ghost in the house trying to murder you, run. No, seriously. Like, just run. Wait, okay, let's see this. Okay. Dude, what the fuck? Alright, that's pretty horrifying. Dude, like bend her leg.
Candace's leg appears to get grabbed and twisted painfully into the...
Yeah, it's like twisting and like this is still okay, but then it just goes up. And yeah, a lot of people can't bend like that, right? Like the leg is not that bendy.
Air by an invisible force.
Jesus.
She wakes up in a panic and screams for her husband to help her. But all he can do is grab her leg and pull it back. Eventually, he manages to free Candace's legs from whatever is pulling on it. But poor Candace is left sobbing in pain and fear.
Yeah, because like it twisted her knee.
Now, I have to say that after watching this footage and hearing Candace's desperate pleas for help, this video is very compelling. But
oh my god.
do you believe that a dark entity followed Candace home from the prison?
I think
and is
it did.
now violently haunting her home? Let me know what you think. As for Candace, she says that her family still experiences terrifying paranormal events to this day.
I mean, I guess, yeah, like I understand that not everyone can move like this, right? Like just at the snap of fingers. but this is pretty horrifying. I think I would just try at least. Or like purify the house or something. I don't know.
We need scary videos, so if you've seen one or you have one,
All right. Wait.
.com.
All right, okay.
Hell or high water.
Jesus.
Back in August 2021, an unexpected flash flood swept through downtown Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, yeah, I remember
At around
that.
10 p.m., Tony Liu and his two friends are relaxing in his apartment and watching the weather reports about
I think
the
I've
flood.
seen this one.
They decide to take the elevator down.
Yeah,
to have
yeah,
a
I've
look
seen
at
this
the
one. I've
flooded
seen this
city
one.
streets for
This is
themselves.
horrifying too.
It was a very bad idea.
Yeah.
Let me see your best moose impression. Swimming in the water. Okay, can you please just hurry? Okay, thank you. Shoot.
Tony and his friends didn't realize, but the lower levels of the apartment building were completely flooded with disgusting sewer water. As the elevator reaches the lobby, water pours inside, causing
Jesus
the elevator
Christ.
to malfunction and trap them inside with the rising water.
Once it got towards kind of my neck, chest, that's when I kind of, okay, like I could possibly die in here.
The water continues to flood in, filling
Isn't
the
there
elevator.
isn't there a way to like open the top of the elevator? I mean, or is it just the movies? It might be just in the movies, but like there should be a way to like open the top of the elevator and just like kind of try to sit on top. I don't know.
Elevator to the point that the three friends
Probably
can
not, like,
barely
not
keep their
every-
head above water. Tony is panicked and makes an emergency phone call to his roommate, Dalen Stapp, and the roommate hurries downstairs to try to help his trapped
Jesus
friends.
Christ.
I told them, hey, I'm gonna die in here if you guys don't come and try to do something.
We went down into about shoulder deep water. and
Jesus
just
Christ.
Tried pulling it apart with everything we could. We had to get them out, or could have been
Yeah,
fatal.
never
Tony's
use elevator during that kind of emergency, Pelashan says. Or when holding a toxic substance like liquid nitrogen, always use stairs whenever you can. Oh, absolutely. Like just any kind of emergency, just use the stairs. Yeah, it's gonna be, if you live on higher floors, it's gonna be slow. You're not gonna be able to, like go down that quickly, but at least you will be safer than in an elevator. Elevators scare me, by the way.
Roommate Dalen finally manages to pry open the flooded elevator doors to free his friends from what could have been their watery
Jesus
grave.
Christ.
Luckily, they all escape and swim to safety without so much as a scratch.
Wow.
Not surprisingly, Tony Liu says that this was the scariest thing that
Yeah.
has ever happened to him.
No wonder.
How scary was this?
Honestly, I would say this is number one, the most scariest thing in my life. Yep,
Yeah.
hands
like-
down.
In the water. Okay, can you please just hurry? Okay, thank you. Shoot.
Watson. The Rainbow Fountain and Grill in Carrollton, Texas was built back in 1924, and before it became the popular local soda shop that it is today, it was home to a pharmacy and a medical office. One of the doctors who
Oh, I think
frequently
we've
worked
seen
out
this
of the
one.
building
We've seen this one. There was gonna be like a, oh, maybe not. Never mind. I thought it was the one where it's like ghosts in the basement, but it's not. Okay.
was Dr. Robert Blackburn, who was famously known for bringing his cute little dog Watson along with him.
Dog! I approve. Watson approved. Also, I did know someone with a last name Blackburn. Wait. Did I know? Wait. The doggo!
Everywhere,
Watson!
even to patients' houses. It is said that Dr.
Watson is
Blackburn's
a cute name
loyal
for a
little
dog.
dog Watson still haunts the building to this day.
Okay, I welcome this kind of hunting. I'll be like, I am never moving from here. There's a ghost doggo in this house. Are you kidding me? This is precious. Like, I would be like, yes, this ghost can stay forever. For generations.
Over the years, workers and customers at the cafe claim to have had strange, unexplained experiences with the ghost of Watson the dog.
Yeah,
saying that
Watson
they
the
could actually
dog.
feel the spirit of the little dog jump right up on their legs.
Oh, this is so precious. Oh my god. I approve. I want, you know what? I want my apartment to be haunted by a dog spirit, like the little doggo. I would welcome if my dog Coffee came back. Yeah, you know what? This is great.
Since the restaurant added security cameras, They have started to
Ghost
capture
bats.
some of these strange encounters
Just
on
ghost
video.
bats.
Take a look.
Woof. Don't go on to say hello. You're just saying hello. Yeah. Oh, come on. Taco just saying hello. Like, woof. Yee.
CCTV footage shows employees and visitors getting nipped at the ankles or even scratched by something that they can't see. Now, with so many people experiencing the exact same phenomena, and with all of it caught on camera, it makes you wonder whether the spirit of little Watson the dog is still hanging around the old soda shop.
This is good. I like this. I like this one. I like because it's just like it's a doggo, and doggo is just being playful. Sona's good old
Scaring the patrons, but perhaps only trying to find new friends to play with. In a flash.
Oh, I know this one. That's pretty funny.
Sometimes a very silly moment turns scary in an instant. Two guys are just goofing around, but then, like a bolt out of the blue, fun time
funny.
is over.
I'll do some pranks on people, boy. Pick it up.
A sudden, very close lightning strike rips through the clouds and scares the living out of them, sending them running inside in
I love how they just like push each other, just like
terror.
Pick it up.
He didn't see it.
nice. Yeah, be like I would probably be like out of the way. Just push whoever was like next to me, be like out of the way. That was pretty funny though.
Axel Loza frequently explores caves and tunnels in the woods of Colomos, Mexico. After finding what seems like evidence of witchcraft in one of those caves, Axel believes that some dark entity attached itself to him.
Why would you
and now
go
follows
there?
him wherever he goes. One day, in the
Dude, this is like episode 1351 of Never Go to Creepy Places. Why would you go to creepy places? Or never go to haunted places? Because you're gonna get haunted too. You're gonna get
strangest
possessed.
place, a public restroom, Axel starts to hear bizarre sounds. He takes out his phone and hits record. And what happens next is like something right out of a nightmare.
No, te quiero que vean. Estoy ahorita en el baño de la universidad.
Because creepy places are fun.
Bueno, acabo de terminar de hacer el baño.
Oh my god, there's gonna be like a face or some shit or...
Pero ahorita están ruidos raros.
Okay.
Y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean.
Okay.
Que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo. Mi reflejo,
Dude,
pero...
you're gonna
vean,
see
de este
something.
lado, pues aquí no hay nada.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Vean,
Dude. You're gonna see some shit.
tampoco hay nada.
Nope.
Aquí justo.
Lord.
Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo.
Okay.
Pero a ver, hoy. Escucha.
Dude, no.
Escucharon.
Yes, I heard that. This is your... Did you guys see that? Because there was a face and I think I pissed myself a little bit. I am not gonna lie to you. Oh my god, this is like the first. Okay, I think I have to. Why did this scare me so much? I'm sorry. Oops. Okay, oops. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was, yeah. You didn't see the face?
No hay nada.
Wait. Okay. Let's go back. I think I saw a face. Unless I didn't, I'm like crazy. And I swear to God I saw a face. Wait. Okay. Okay, I think... I swear I saw something. Yeah. There's a fucking eye. That's what I saw. You need to clean up, go to that. No, it's not like... It was like a... it was like a little drop. I'm sorry. Well, if you were to piss yourself, at least you're in the bathroom. I mean, I guess so. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's a face. That's a face, and I was just like... Woo! This was like a little, like, droppity drop. It's okay, nothing alarming. Yeah, there was like literally a face.
No hay nada.
Axel hears a strange
So we have
slamming sound
12.
from one
Oh
of
my god, you guys are kidding me. I have to add 12 plushies. Like, I'm gonna run out of space. Also, Dorothy says, a public bathroom, the creepiest place of them all. Like, I try to avoid going to public bathrooms like at all times. I'm sorry. First of all, I can't, like, I can pee in a public bathroom, but I can't do number 2. That's just, I just cannot. I can't bring myself to, and I have to go home. It's just, yeah. There was like one situation. It was like a cute situation. One time in a public bathroom in the States, actually, like on one of my trips to the States. I think it was like my first trip to the States. I think it was like at an airport, at the airport or something, but I was in the bathroom and I'm doing my thing. My pants are down. And suddenly this little cute white doggo just like comes from another stall, just comes underneath and just comes to my stall and just sits down and just watches me pee. And the owner keeps calling the dog. It's like, come here, come back. And I'm just like, now I'm under pressure. I have to finish peeing very quick and just give the dog back because the dog just refused to leave. Yeah, the dog just walked in and he just sat down right in front of me and watched me pee. And I'm like, doggo, please. Yeah, so the owner from the next, right, like the lady from the next stall was just like calling over the dog. And I'm like, okay, I have to do this quickly because this dog needs to go. No, he was like super cute. Yeah, super cute. And yeah, obviously I did what I was doing, and like I I gave the dog back to the owner. I just opened the door. I'm like, go back. And the lady apologized. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I just love having an audience when I'm peeing. It's like, oh, this is a welcome audience to pee to. Just dog. Yeah, the dog was cute. So that's what happened. I'm like, oh.
the bathroom stalls, even though
Mind you, okay, this is like another thing that I was just confirmed, this is real in the States. The gaps between stalls, like the door, crazy. Anyone can see you if they look in the gap. Why you guys, why is it like this? Why is it like this? Can you not make gaps that wide? Can we just normalize not having gaps between doors of the peeing stalls? Because that's very uncomfortable. I was like very uncomfortable whenever I had to go pee in a public bathroom, because I'm like, wow, you can literally see me. If you looked, I know this is like an unspoken rule not to look in the stalls, but there's quite significant gaps. So I'm like, oh, so that you can escape if it logs. Not underneath. I'm talking about like door, like the vertical gaps. You can literally, yeah, like the vertical gaps between the door and like the structure. I'm like, everyone can see me through this gap. Because not the bottom ones, like whatever. Yeah, you can kind of like, oh yeah, you can, that's concerning too. But I'm like, what the fuck? What if you need to ask for toilet paper? Why is it like this though? I was just like, why? Please don't. This is how I felt when the dog walked in. I'm like sitting there peeing and the dog is just like, hello, I am watching you. This is a live show. I'm like, no, it's not. Please go. Like, you're cute, but please go away because I'm trying to pee. Okay. Let's continue. IDK, it's probably cheaper or some shit. You get used to it, or you just don't use public restrooms at all. I tend to only go number one. Yeah, like I tend to go number one, like if I really have to because I can't hold it in. Number two, there ain't no way. I have to go back. I have to go back home or find a toilet that's like not, you know, open to the public pretty much, or like, you know, open for everyone to see. Doesn't have the
no
gaps.
one else in the restroom, but did you see it? A face can be seen peeking through the small crack in the bathroom stall door. But when Axel looks over the top,
holy
there's
shit, dude.
no one there.
Nope, absolutely
Axel is completely unaware of the disturbing face he just captured. In fact, he doesn't even notice until he posts his video online. Then
oh
the
my
comments
god,
come
this is
flooding
horrible.
in. People tell.
I also got knocked down. 13 plushies. 13. So now, Doggo, please leave. I'm trying to shit. No, like, true story. True story.
Axel, hey, there was a face looking out. But Axel says he didn't see it. Hello, doggy.
Yeah,
it's a little before 6 in the
dogs.
morning when a Reddit user's dog who's home alone experiences something
she's so
very
precious.
creepy.
Save the doggo. Is doggo in the cage? Oh no. Oh, doggo! No! Oh! Dog! Oh, poor doggo. Oh, doggos are national treasure.
The camera captures the sound of an unexplained voice whispering, hello, which seems to send the dog right into a panic.
Oh my god.
The owner says that absolutely no one other than the dog was home at the time of this recording.
Back away from the doggo. Exactly. Exactly it is. Back away from the doggo. Step away from the precious little bean that this doggo is. Just protect. Protect doggo.
He also says that he's never experienced anything like this in his house. And he wonders if he captured something paranormal.
Probably.
But what do you think this voice is?
Dude, I would like, if I saw my dog experiencing this, I would hug them for like a week. I would just sit them down, sit with them and just hug them. And be like, this is how we live for the next week because you need comforting. Someone scared you. How dare they?
A guy named Edgar Virgen from Colima.
By the way, I heard, I don't know if this is fucking true, but apparently it wasn't mirror, mirror on the wall. It's something else. Like right? Like it's mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? But apparently it's mirror, mirror. Apparently it's something else. Is that a quote? Yeah, it's often misquoted. It's not mirror, mirror on the wall. It's magic mirror on the wall. We have been fucking lied to. I thought, right? It's mirror, mirror on the wall. But it's apparently it's not. It's magic mirror on the wall. This is core memory just, skewed. And also no one will ever convince me that Fruit of the Loom did not have cornucopia because it did. Yeah. See, the famous line, mirror, mirror on the wall, is often misquoted. The correct phrase from Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is magic mirror on the wall. Meta mirror on the wall. No, it's magic mirror on the wall. Wait, what? Huh? Right? Mandela effect, because we all remembered mirror, mirror on the wall, not magic mirror. It's crazy. No, I feel like this is a glitch in the Matrix. I will not. No one will. I'm gonna die on that hill. I'm pretty sure like all those Mandela effects, it's not really like we correctly remember. It's just a glitch in the Matrix glitch. They just changed it. I don't know. The overlords changed it along the way, and yeah. The other Mandela effect is the fruit of the loom, the cornucopia. Like, there was cornucopia. No one's gonna convince me otherwise. And I swear to God, I had a t-shirt from Fruit of the Loom, and it definitely had cornucopia. So no one's ever gonna convince me that it wasn't there. It was there. Snow White should be a white person. What? Well, I mean, yeah, like she was described as, right, like I think the reason why her name was Snow White, wasn't it because of her like pretty pale skin or something? I don't know. The discourse is there. I think like, oh, at least if it was good, I wouldn't have minded. Like if the character wasn't described specifically, or yeah, I don't necessarily like it when there's like a very clear race swap to a character that is very, very specifically described, or there's like a significance to their skin color or whatever, to their looks, to their appearance. So I'm not a fan. But I'm not you know what, it's not even that. Like, I'm not even a fan. I'm just not a fan of Disney live actions, like live action movies. I just don't watch them. To me, it's just I just like the animated movies, and I just stay with animated movies, and that's it. I didn't watch any of the remakes. Also, Dorothy, thank you so much. Oh God, I have to add 14. Are you guys kidding me? I'm gonna run out of space here. I don't know if I can. I mean, I can place some here. I can place some like there. I guess. I would fight any supernatural thing to protect Doggo. I mean, please don't change the color if it's not lore accurate. Yeah, like, or if it's you know what, like if it doesn't really affect, like if the character wasn't like specified, or it's not historic, like it's, not historically, but like the setup, right? Like how do I say it? Like, yeah, let's say if the action is happening in Scandinavia, I would say, okay, let's not change kind of the not the lore, but like, yeah, like the set day, the lore of the region, right? Like you wouldn't place, I don't know, like, oh, let's say East Asian person in as the protagonist or something in a Nordic story, right? Like it just wouldn't happen. Like even if it's fantasy story, but it's still set in the Nordic universe, it's like, yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, maybe let's not. Or if a character is specifically described as pale skin, dark skinned, like just let's not change that, especially if it's significant to the character, if it's specified for a reason, maybe we shouldn't change that. But yeah, the bottom line is I just don't like Disney. Like it's just been such a mess every single time. And not to mention it just kind of confuses kids too. I have to say, it does confuse kids. Like, think about it. Kids grow up with the animated movies, and it's the lack of consistency, because, like, they grow up with animated movies. Then they see the live action where they hired an actress who is, like, vastly different from, like, just looks vastly different from the animated movie. And then the kid goes to, let's say, Disneyland to meet the princess in person, and then they see, let's say they did the movie version of the princess, and the kid will be like, wait, who is this? That's not, the immersion completely broken, because they're like, wait, but that's not Ariel, or that's not Snow White, or that's not whatever, Belle or something. And they're like, what? Yeah, like the kids, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Bottom line, I don't like live action Disney movies. I just don't. I just like the magic of animated movies. It's just, some things just should stay animated. I am a strong believer that, for example, animes, like many of anime series, should not ever be done in live action, because it's just animes are so elaborate sometimes. It's not possible to really depict it well. And same goes for Disney movies. It's just like, you're not gonna depict it that well in live action. It's just gonna lack the, it it doesn't feel good to have a live action. Like, it's some things are meant to be animated, and like the magic of animation is it just takes away from that. So yeah. Not to mention, you know, the whole like race swapping thing. Have you noticed how it's usually just two ways? Like, other races do not exist. Like other skin colors or races just don't exist in that universe. For Disney, it's just usually like, you know, white or black kind of things. Like, they never consider like, oh, maybe we should, okay, let's swap them for an Asian person or something. It's never the case. It's just never the case. It just never happens, which is kind of insane. I'm like, okay, well, at least, you know, maybe where's the Asian representation in that case? That just never happens. Pretty much, right? Like, you know, I just don't like it. It's so unnecessary. Live actions are just so unnecessary for Disney movies. Like, okay, then come up with new, like, Disney, you're capable of coming up with great movies, original stories. Enchanted, oh my god, it was so huge. And it was an original story, right? And they came up with the movie and it was fine. And everyone loved it. There was a second one, which, you know, maybe not that many people loved it, but the first one, right? Original story. No, like, just, and stop with the remakes. Stop with the live action remakes. This is so unnecessary. The only good live action was The Grinch. Oh yeah, The Grinch. Absolutely. Because Jim Carrey is a real life cartoon character. Oh, he played it so well. Like, I really liked it. Enchanted. Yeah, there was like a movie Enchanted. People loved it too. I think it was like with Amy Adams, was it? I'd love to see a movie about Martin Luther King. Oh, Jesus, great. Played by Ryan Gosling. I'd love to see, you know, I'd love to see Terry Crews in some movie. I'd love to see Terry Crews as Rapunzel. I'm waiting for that. You know what? Like, I would watch that. I would absolutely watch it. I would be like, yep, this is like a great remake. You know, I can stand by this. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's not even, you know, it's not even about like a fresh take or whatever. Like, yeah, like swapping. I'm not even against that. Like, I'm not against like race swapping if it's not like significant to the character. I'm like, yeah, you know, if the actress is great and it's not, oh my god, and it doesn't really affect the character's set day or the lore and the description of the character, if it wasn't specified or anything, fine. You know, if you get a good actress, good actor, you know, to play this part, and it's really like not really significant how they looked, like specifically, go for it. You know, go for it. It's great. Like, you know, I've been seeing the Harry Potter news, and this is like a great example. I'm sorry for like stopping and ranting about this, but also, Bacon, imagine if they make live action Mulan and cast someone who's not Asian. I can see it Disney doing. Yeah, I can see that. I can see Disney doing this, and that's crazy. That is crazy. But then if you flip it, and if they get to Princess and the Frog, do you guys believe that they're gonna race swap the other way? I don't believe they will. That's not gonna happen. Like, they would never do that. But the other way around, it's okay, right? Like, the other way around, it doesn't, yeah. So a great example is actually the new Harry Potter series, because if you've seen the cast, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I looked at the cast. Everyone is white, except for a character that was specifically described in the books as white, pale-skinned, greasy, like straight hair, black hair. And, you know, like very specifically described. And this character, that's the only person that was race swapped, which is Severus Snape. And it's not only because they didn't go with the description, like they weren't really faithful to the description of the character in the books. It's not even that. It's the fact that it does change the entire dynamic of why James Potter and Harry both hate him at the beginning, or James Potter hated him, bullied him. It changes the dynamic, the motivation of the characters, and that's problematic. That is pretty bad, because think about it. Snape being, being black, it just gives it a whole new meaning. Why James Potter and his friends, who are all played by like white actors, suddenly they are bullying this one black kid. They single him out and they bully him. So that, that already gives it a new meaning. Why? Which was not the motivation. The motivation was like the MO was, because he was weird. Like they weren't, there was no like racial subtext there. Right? And they bullied him because he was weird, because he was XYZ. Now it gives it a new meaning. Plus, years later, when Harry goes to Hogwarts and he sees all the lineup of teachers, mind you, like I saw the cast is predominantly white. Only Snape is black, like out of the teachers. And Harry enters Hogwarts. He sees all the teachers and he just points to Snape and he's just like, I don't like him. He seems like a bad guy. It's like, I don't know what it is about him, but he seems like a bad guy. And that's the only character played by a black actor. That's the only character that was made black. I'm like, why? Okay, in that case, if you really wanted, I don't know, if you really wanted that like, I don't know, like race swap or something, why didn't you hire an Asian actor? I wouldn't have problem with that. Like, why didn't you hire an East Asian actor to play Snape? It would have been still in tune with the description of the character, because like, like let's say Korean people or Japanese people or Chinese people, they can be pretty pale, like there's pretty pale actors. So yeah, it would be in line with the character description. Yeah, his race wasn't really described, but his skin was and his hair was. So it's just like, hey, it would make sense. And I would have nothing against that. I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. But this is just breaking the immersion and really affecting why they are like, it just changes the dynamic a lot. It makes it 1,000 times worse. It does make it 1,000 times worse. Not to mention, yeah, it sounds very suspicious. It's just so incredibly horrible. Hey, Sona and Angry Mob, I'm back. You're finishing streaming. I'm not finishing yet. Like, we're gonna go back to the scary video, but it just makes it so much worse. Because of that, like, it just changes that basic dynamic between the characters, and I don't know, it was just so, in that case, like, why didn't you hire, like, I don't understand then why is the other cast predominantly white? Why not change another character? Like, other characters were not described. There was so many characters that you could have hired another actor, like another like Asian actor, black actor, whatever, like Indian actor. Like, why is the other cast like very predominantly white in that case, when characters were not, like, their description was not significant to the story, it wasn't specified? Why? Like, I don't understand. That specific character that was described was swapped. So I'm like, oh, okay. And yeah, I'm just having my rant session. I'm sorry. Like, you can absolutely disagree with me. I respect that. Like, if you disagree, we can disagree about it. Like, we can not agree about this, but lots of fans interpret Hermione as like, yeah, and she wasn't, right? Like, her description was like pretty vague. So I would have nothing against that. I'd be like, yeah, okay, sure. Like, she wasn't, yeah, like, this wasn't described. This character wasn't like that, like, described in a very detailed way, in that sense. So yeah, like, and mind you, the actress who played Hermione in, I think the stage play, I think like there was like a couple of actresses that were black, and it was just fine, right? Like, it just didn't affect the story at all because it wasn't significant to the character. This time, like, this Snape character, it is kind of significant to him, and it just really changes a lot of things. So yeah. Hermione was white. After her holidays in Egypt, she was tanned. Oh, okay. So, like, I think it was, but I think it wasn't right. Like, sometimes her face went red. Hermione was oh, okay. Well, my bad. Like, I thought, like, it wasn't as specifically described in the books, or it wasn't as, I guess, significant. But there are so many, regardless, there are so many characters in that book that could have been, like someone else could have been cast. Like, it didn't have to be a white actor, and it wouldn't have affected the story at all. Like, just wouldn't have been that significant at all. And yeah. Now that you've said, why does he actually look like a young Severus Snape? Wait, who? Wait, who? Because I missed it. Wait. Remember when people thought that Adam Driver is, I am petitioning, if this happens, if they actually try, if they actually agree to recast this role, I am petitioning for Adam Driver, because he is capable of, like, they're gonna give him a call. He is a pretty good actor. He can do this. He is a passionate actor, and I am pretty sure if they gave him a call and be like, hey, we have this offer. Do you wanna play this role? He's like, dude, send me the lines. I'm gonna be ready tomorrow. He would absolutely be ready, like, the next day. He'd be like, bet, I'm doing this. And he literally has the nose. He has the look. He already has the fucking hair. That's how he looks. He literally looks like a younger. Well, I mean, yeah, he looks like Snape. Like, I think he would be a good choice to fill in those shoes. You all lost me now. Why? Wait. Yeah, like, no, that's true, Padashan. Like, might have not been significant in that way. Yeah, like, might not affect that story, but it was a fact. Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying, like, there's so many characters in that book and that story that could have been swapped, and it's not really, or they weren't really that described. I don't know, like Remus Lupin, Sirius Black. Like, I don't know, like, it just feels like they could have been swapped, and it wouldn't have been that significant. It would have been okay. Or there was like another, I think Kingsley or something, like they could have, they didn't cast him. I think they cast, like, they probably, I don't even remember if he was cast, but it's just it's disappointing. I do hope that Snape being okay. Harry Potter fans point out there's a problem with Snape being black. Say if they make the book accurate, it makes it problematic. Showrunners fire back saying that you're racist for pointing that out. It's just not, like, it's not racist to point it out when it's true, because it's, it does affect the story, and it just makes it very forced, especially on when you see other cast and you're like, interesting that you chose this person, this particular character, to race swap, where the actor does not look anything, at least, like, okay, if they tried to get an actor with, like, the nose that because it was supposed to be like hook nose and stuff. Okay, if you're gonna do this, like, at least get an actor that the face matches, that has the facial features. This actor doesn't even have those facial features. I just don't see him as Snape. It's just very, very much affects the immersion. Like, okay, cast a black actor to play Sirius Black. No, I mean, like, is coincidentally the name, but I don't think it would have been that significant. Like, I wouldn't have a problem with it, could have, like, hook, kind of like very, like, hooky nose or something. Yeah, it's Adam Driver nose, essentially Adam Driver nose, and Alan Rickman nose. It's just so horrible. And at the same time, I have a problem with the showrunners or creators saying that they're gonna make it book accurate, because that is the biggest selling point of this project, right? Like, they were selling it from day one. They were like, we're gonna cover all those details in the books, and we're gonna make it book accurate, because this story deserves to be covered in that way. It deserves to be book accurate. And they go and do this shit. So it's just like, oh, okay, so are you gonna be book accurate, or you're not gonna, or are you gonna shit all over the book and be like, well, one of the most significant characters, we're just gonna make him completely different and change the whole dynamic. Yeah, that's a book of lies right there. That's what I have a problem with, like, don't sell the show as book accurate. Then just don't. Just be like, okay. And now they're saying like, oh, well, you know, fresh interpretation. So which one is it? Is it gonna be book accurate, or is it gonna be your new interpretation? Then at least sell it as such. At least sell it as such. At least from the beginning, say it that, oh, it's gonna be a new take on Harry Potter. We're gonna change things. There's gonna be a creative freedom. Okay, well, at least we weren't lied to, right? Like no one was lied to. And if I remember correctly, they didn't make the cast accurate when they showed it. Yeah, I know that people are kind of joking that it's kind of Timu Harry Potter, because they saw a couple of shots of I think Hagrid and Mrs. Weasley, and they're like, what are they wearing? This looks like the costumes look horrible. They look kind of like Timu costumes. So yeah. So now number 1 VTuber from my country says you're cute. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. The show won't be book accurate because the show isn't the adaptation of the books. It's going to be an adaptation of the movies, a shitty one at that. Yeah, like I am already Team Harry Potter. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, that's what people are saying, like Team Harry Potter. Like after seeing like Hagrid's outfit and just outfit, like how it looks so far, the people are kind of disappointed. They're like, yeah, this looks horrible. Like, please. It was just so unnecessary. You know what I wanted to see? I really wanted to see, and by the way, like they're kind of gonna do that. They're gonna do, apparently HBO is gonna do the prequel to Harry Potter, but like the founders, so Godric Gryffindor, Salazar Slytherin, you know, Rowena Ravenclaw, and Helga Hufflepuff, which I welcome. You know, it's okay. I welcome that story. Fine. I think everyone wanted to see Hogwarts from Voldemort's time, like when Voldemort was still Tom Riddle. Like they wanted, like a lot of people wanted to see that story, myself included. I would be like, yes, oh my God. Okay, we had the movies. Let's move on from that. It's been, you know, milked left and right. Oh my God, my hand is also broken. What the fuck? But it's been milked left and right. And let's, you know, in that case, let's do the other stories, you know, so that in that case, oh, we can have that creative expression. We can, because it wasn't like as maybe detailed in the books. So like, let's, you know, yeah, let's bring this to life. I love the books and movies, but some things shouldn't be adapted 1-to-1. I don't know, like just, or like if you're gonna do it, just do it well. That's it. I'm a Ravenclaw. I think I'm like Slitherpuff. Kind of Slytherin, but kind of Hufflepuff. I think these days I'm mostly Hufflepuff. I'm just like, I don't want to be involved. Don't get me involved. I just want to chill. Yeah, like I just wanna, like, it can be done well. It can be done better than the books. Like it can really be brought to life and can be even better than the books if you really do it well, if people who are passionate about it make it. Because yeah, like Lord of the Rings is a great example. I mean, seriously, Lord of the Rings and the OG Harry Potter basically was woke in a completely subtle way without race swapping or anything else. It just didn't need that. Like it was natural. Like there was a variety of cast. I mean, Lord of the Rings was honestly, like they really did a good job bringing the books to life. They improved it. They improved some of the characters that were kind of like vague, right? Like Arwen, like she was like she doesn't speak in the books. Like she literally does not speak in the books, and they brought her to the movies and she's a great character in the movies. And it was just, I mean, can it be done? It can be done. And people who made it were like really passionate about Lord of the Rings. And I mean, it's why there's a reason why this is one of the greatest movie series in ever. But yeah, yeah. Okay, rant over. Let's finish the video. Let's watch some scary videos, and then I'm gonna add all those plushies. But yeah, I hardly care if they race swap the characters as long as they made a good movie. That's true. That's true. You know what? I am not even, despite all of this, despite all of the drama and whatever I think about the casting, like I'm just predicting that it's not gonna be very good. Like I feel like it's not gonna be very good, but at the same time, you know what? I'm not like writing it off. if it's incredible, like in the end, if it turns out that it's incredible and they did an incredible job, I'm gonna eat my words and I'm gonna apologize and I'm gonna be like, yep, you know what? I stand corrected. You know, the series is great. You know, they did a great job. It actually, like, I had little hope, but it's actually solid. Absolutely. I am ready to apologize and to eat my words and be like, okay, well, the guy is really pulling the role, you know, he's really nailing it. And it's, you know what? Yeah, like if he's a good actor, I just don't know him from anything. I just don't really know this actor, whatever his name is. Never saw him in anything. So, you know, yeah. Telling a story makes money. Trying to lecture loses money. Yeah, that's true. Kept you waiting, huh? Big Boss. Hey, Venom Snake, thank you so much. Wait, 15. Jesus Christ, you guys. It's out of control. 15. I don't even know if I'm gonna solid like the army of cow plushies. Cow plushies. Wait, why? Oh my god. What the fuck is happening with my arms? Wait, I have to like recalibrate my arms because they are out of control. Okay, now they're good. Now they're good. Okay, we're back. We're back to normal arms. But yeah, that's... The band was really good, and they race swapped Catwoman for she was really a good actress. Wait, who? But did I miss it? Oh, I didn't like Halle Berry as Catwoman. Like, it's just, the movie was, it's not like I didn't like her. Like, she was fine, she's a good actress, but I just didn't like the story. Like, the movie is badly written, so I didn't like her. My all-time favorite is Michelle Pfeiffer, and she was the best Catwoman, and I will die on that hill. Shit, I forgot her name. Wait, which one? Wait, which one? Because is there another? Because there was Anne Hathaway. I didn't like her character too, but that's also, I don't know, like it's fine, but I didn't really watch it that well, that like from A to Z. Yeah, there's a difference. Dorothy, I absolutely agree. There's a difference between being actually progressive, which feels genuine, it is genuine and it's progressive, and being woke, which is not genuine, it's just like very forced. Yeah, being progressive is hiring the best actor for the role regardless of the race. Yeah, absolutely, but it's just like, I don't know, I've never seen, yeah, again, if he's like great, if he depicts the role great, and it's just gonna, like, I don't know, like just blow my socks off my feet, then I will absolutely apologize and I'll be like, I stand corrected, this is a solid TV show and they did a good job. Zoe Kravitz, who's that? Zoe Kravitz. Oh, wait. When did this happen? Was she in Batman? Wait, was she in Batman? Catwoman? Oh, was this with the, what's his name? Edward from Twilight. I did not like that movie for other reasons. Like, not even... okay. I did watch that movie. Oh, the costume is like, what is this? Oh, that was Fan, I think. I don't even know, because I don't even remember her from that movie. I did watch the movie. I literally did not remember that, because I don't remember much about that movie. I think the movie was just not good. I think it wasn't even the issue of like actresses or anything, because right, like Catwoman isn't really like, it's not really that essential like what her race was, but it's just, it wasn't a good movie. Why is she mewing in every picture? I don't know. It's mewing, okay? You have to mew. If you're an actress nowadays or actor, you just have to mew throughout the whole movie. Mew your way through the acting too. Never seen it anyway. I think I saw it on the plane or something. I'm pretty sure I watched it on the plane, and I just didn't pay attention. So because it was just boring. Like, I just thought, like, I literally don't remember who was the villain, what happened in the movie. Glad Pattinson was Batman since Twilight was garbage. Yeah, you know, Twilight is Twilight. You know, Twilight is still gonna be a significant movie for the genre and book. Was it like an ambitious, you know, elaborate story with vast lore? No, it wasn't. It was very simple. It was pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and you didn't have to think too much while watching the movie. Okay. Mew, the Pokemon, Mew Mew. Unpopular opinion too. The Suicide Squad from 2021 fucking sucks. It's unfunny, boring, and sometimes even disgusting. Oh, was it the second one? Wait, the second Suicide Squad? Not the Squad. What? 2021. Was it the second movie or was it the first movie? Oh yeah, the second movie. Okay. Yeah, I didn't enjoy. Why didn't you enjoy Detective Batman? I don't know. I just said. Okay, so the Suicide Squad from 2021. That was the the second one. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was just boring. It was just boring. The first one was pretty pretty entertaining. Yeah. I had a girlfriend that had me hate watch Twilight with her, and she unironically started to get invested. Listen, I don't hate Twilight. Listen, I grew up with these books. I admit, I read them. The books were not bad. The movies, however, like at the time they were okay, but if you rewatch them today, they're like super cringe. But it's okay because they are light. They're light. And you don't have to think too much about it, so you just watch them. You don't think. You can like if you just want to put something on and just to play in the background or whatnot, whatever. But yeah, if you gender swap Twilight, it makes sense for men. If I rewatch it now, like I recently kind of saw the first part because it was like going on somewhere, but after all these years, when I rewatched it, my favorite character is Charlie, the main character's father. Like everyone, all the teens, when it came out, they were like, no, the dad is so horrible. He is standing in the way of true love. And I'm like, no. Now I'm watching this and I'm like, no, he actually is the smart one. He's the reasonable one here. Bella is being fucking stupid. I'll be like, none of that shit. I don't want to hear any of that shit. You are going to Jacksonville. You're going to your mom and you're staying there. And none of that shit, because you just did something. You literally went on an international flight without my consent, to just fly to chase after a guy. Are you insane? The dad is like the MVP of this whole movie. He is the best actor. By the way, his acting is like the fucking best in that movie because he literally acts like an awkward dad. And so many scenes where I thought like, oh my God, yes, this is how dads act. Like when you ask them about certain things or when you talk to them, like this is literally how my father would like talk. So like, yeah. And not to mention the fact that Charlie looks like my father kind of. And my father is also a police officer, so I'm like, oh my God, this is real. This hits close to home. Just the dad just be like, dad was like, Charlie was like the best. He's just like, yeah, I don't like this guy. This guy is weird. Can you please date our family friend? Jacob, because he was. So I was always team Jacob. I was just like, you stupid girl. What the fuck? You have this great guy who's great with your dad and, oh, you also love him kind of. And then obviously you go after the mysterious, the bad boy. Team Jacob, always and forever. This is me. I'm like Team Charlie and Team J. Like if I have to choose, then Team Jacob. But, I'm like Team Charlie all the way. You'll be like, no dating until you're like 40 or until I am in my grave, I'm on my deathbed. Then you can start dating because I don't fucking care. I'm gonna die. But yeah, I'm Team Charlie and Team no dating. No dating until you're fucking 30 or 40. Wait, was he based on Sona's father? I don't know, but it was kind of uncanny. Like the actor in this setup with the mustache and everything and in a like police uniform, I was like, oh my God, it's like as if I'm seeing my father, just like a little skinnier. My father was like a little more chubbier, but yeah. Yeah. Besides, the 2016 Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn and Joker relationship is one of my favorite ships. I'll always like it. It was a pretty entertaining movie. It wasn't like very ambitious, like it wasn't like super great, but I did like the first Suicide Squad. Did you look into the Turpin family case? Not yet. Sorry, I've been out of it for the past few days. Sona had a father. See, I wasn't. What did you think? Was I like AI generated? Like I wasn't like, you know, grown out of a cabbage. I didn't like sprung out of like spurt out of a cabbage or something. Sprout. I didn't sprout from the ground. I don't know. He imprinted on a kid. Oh yeah, that's the sad part. That's why I'm like Team Charlie, you know? Like I am Team Jacob until that movie, until that part where he kind of imprinted on a kid, in which case I'm like Charlie just immediately would just, if he knew, he would just be like, oh hell no, you guys all suck. Everyone sucks here. Just get away from my family. None of that. You guys are bad. Weren't you cloned? Who knows? Okay, you guys, that's pretty much it. Let's finish the video. Let's just finish the video and then we can rant a little bit more, and I'm gonna add the plushies to the stream, to my room, like to the back room.
Mexico says that his 4-year-old niece was given a very strange old toy. A pink mirror that lights up, plays music, and features a pre-recorded voice that says,
wait, there was a video? Yeah, there's still a video.
Nothing too odd there. But over the next few weeks, Edgar starts to notice his niece talking to the mirror daily. And some of the toy's responses are eerily intelligent, almost as if it can hear and respond to the little girl. Edgar and the girl's mom decide to ask some questions themselves.
Oh no,
what happens next is truly disturbing.
¿Cuál es tu nombre? Yo soy Jessie, la princesa más bella del castillo de los sueños
Jessie.
del espejo mágico. ¡Qué tierna eres! Nosotras seremos mejores amigas.
Okay.
¿Tu personaje favorito? Si papá pregunta, mi favorito es mi papi.
Okay.
Si mamá pregunta, yo responderé que la que más me gusta
Sneaky.
es mi mami. Y si tú me preguntas, te diré que el que más me gusta eres tú. Soy una niña muy inteligente.
The mirror says that its name is Jessie, and it gives oddly specific answers to the mother's questions. Well, Edgar and the girl's mom are a little freaked out. They remove the batteries from the toy and store it in the barn behind the house.
I was gonna activate.
Years pass, and the family forgets all about the toy until they start to hear a strange little voice coming from the barn in the middle of the night. Edgar says that the voice sounded just like the mirror toy and was saying things like, "Come play with me," followed by a sinister little giggle. He posted his video and story to TikTok, and things got even weirder. Because you see, some viewers commented that they had the exact same mirror toy, but they said that their mirror didn't talk at all. Viewers urged Edgar to make one more video with the strange toy.
No.
He's reluctant, but eventually he searches out the mirror in the family's barn, and this happens.
Para los que me estuvieron pidiendo que buscara el espejo y le pusiera baterías, aquí está. Solo pude encontrar estas piezas y pues sí, le puse unas baterías que tenía aquí en la casa. Como ven, son nuevas. La neta no creo que prenda, pero bueno, a ver, vamos a calarle. Miedo.
Hola, bienvenido al castillo de los sueños del espejo mágico.
Hola.
Hola, encantado de conocerte.
How did you know that it's
Gracias,
a new person?
a mí igual. Me da gusto.
Eres muy divertido. ¿Tienes una fiesta?
No, no tengo fiesta. ¿Tú tienes?
No sé. Cuando me levanté, te vi a ti.
Ay, vas y chingas a tu madre.
Edgar says that at this point, he's just done with the mirror.
Jesus Christ.
He says
Why
he
did
threw
you
it
even
out
keep it?
with the trash. So could a paranormal entity be attached to this toy? Let me know what you think.
That is fucking strange. That is fucking strange. Why did you keep it in the shed? Why did you keep it in the... Why? Just throw it away.
Found. An antique collector says he stores all of his collectibles in a local storage unit. But lately, things have gotten a little strange. He says that he started to get odd complaints from the staff at the storage facility. They said that they heard bizarre loud noises coming from inside his storage unit at all hours of the day and night. The antique collector is very confused at what the noises could be and sets up a security camera inside the unit to see what could be going on. When he reviews the footage the next day, he is shocked.
Oh my god, no. Please no, don't move. Oh, it's gonna turn to the camera. It's gonna turn to the camera. Please don't turn to the camera. Please don't. Please don't. No, no, no. No, no, no. Please don't turn to the camera. Oh, what the fuck? Don't turn to the camera. Ay. Jesus Christ, no. Hell no.
An old antique monkey doll that he recently purchased inexplicably sits up and just moves around on its own.
Jesus Christ.
And it drops right back down, motionless. After witnessing this creepy incident, the antique collector says that he believes that the old doll might be cursed or have a paranormal entity attached to it. So is this footage real?
Why?
Or
No.
is it all just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide.
Danny, thank you so much. I've just watched The Conjuring Last Rites. And after watching that movie, I've learned that if you throw away cursed items, bad things will happen to you and your family. Oh, wonderful. I don't know. Like, then burn it, holy water it. Like, what do you do? Like that. What do you do? All right, let's.
Instagram and TikTok. And even on the
wonderful,
Reddit,
wonderful.
post of your own, like this guy.
Right, the last one.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ من الشيطان الرجيم.
Oh.
Sister, something inside your baby.
Hopefully, I will.
What the fuck? Okay, that's it. That's pretty much it for this video. Now I'm gonna be adding the I don't know, more cows or more, I don't know what I'm adding. What am I adding? Chickens. I'll just try to add some things. I have to add like 16 of you guys here, so 16. 1. Oh, I'm just adding fish now. Okay, so fish it is. Let me just add fish. 1. And 2. And Jesus. And 3. Lord, there's so many of them. Okay, there's so many of them. 3. And 4. I can't lose, like, just miscount. 3. Wait, 4? How many did I add? I think I added 4. Okay, 5. I think 5. Okay, 5. Yep, that's good. 5. And then 6. I'll just add them in the front because, I don't know. 6. And 7. And 8. Jesus, so many fish. And 9. Can you add a popper? I'm gonna add a popper. And 9. And 10. And 11. Jeez. So many fish. And 12. And 13. And 14. And 15. Jesus. and 16 and 1 pupper. Wait. Ah, why? No. Wait, pupper, dog, not dolphin, dog. Oh, okay, here we go. Now, okay, so I'm adding another one. So it's like 17. Was it 17 or 18? Wait, I think there was like 18. Let me add another dog. Let me just add another dog somewhere here. Doggo. Here we go. Wait, oh no, they're sitting on a fish. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Here. No, it's doggos. I can change it all to doggos. Let's change it all to doggos, you know? Let's switch everything. Like everything. It's gonna be a lot because it's like 70 plushies right now, or 80. Dog. And dog. Oh no. The fox says, pick me. Pick me. Wait, okay, let me add another dog. Let me add another dog too. Yeah. I think I'm gonna change it later, but no, this cow's name is Burger. Let's add another one. Oh my god. Because this is the kind of, it's a little insane. Okay, I'll just add a dog here. I think it's okay. I think now it's okay. It's the dog, fish, and cow supremacy. That's it. Okay. That's it for today. I've added all of them. You mad lass. I'm gonna try to like switch all of it. It's just gonna take a while for me because it's just so many of them. It's gonna take a while for me to like switch them to dogs and rearrange them a little bit. It's just gonna be like kind of chaotic, but the plushie room is growing. The army is growing. Okay, so that's it for today. We're not spinning today. Wait, I think the spin might have been disabled. Wait, is it disabled? It might have been disabled. Is it? No. Oh yeah. Oh wait, we're spinning a little bit. Can I not spin? Oh, all right, we're back. Okay, so that's it for today. You guys, thank you so much for sitting through the scary videos with me and listening to my rants. I apologize that some of the rants were, oh Jesus guys, some of the rants were a little long, and you know, yeah, as I said, you can absolutely disagree with me. I respect, you know, I respect everyone's opinion. You know, we can have different opinions, and I'm sure that we don't agree on everything. That's okay. Just please stay safe. Don't let internet consume you. Don't let internet, you know, just consume your mind, because internet is one space that is pretty crazy and very saturated and very extreme at times. So okay, I can't be taken seriously if I'm spinning. But yeah, you know, I'm just gonna say this. Remember that internet is internet. Is the internet, and the internet can be crazy. I hope that in real life you're kind to other people. Just be kind, be truthful, you know, be honest, but, you know, respect other people and other opinions and their way of life. It doesn't have to affect you. It's just okay. Dude, like, stop. I have to stop this. Okay. Because I can't be taken seriously if I'm just spinning. But, you know, as I said, it's just in real life, just try to be kind, try to be honest, and try to just respect people's opinion. If you really disagree with them and you can't find a common tongue, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay to just not have a close friendship with someone you really disagree with and you can't really agree on anything with, and you can't respect their way of life. Then just mind your own business. Then just like go away, live your life. You know, that's the gist of it. That's it. If they're not doing anything criminal and hurting people and they're just living the life, just leave them be. and let yourself be at peace with that. Let yourself live your life, and that's it. You guys, aside from that, just be safe. Please stay safe out there, because it's crazy out there. Shit is happening. I just hope that you guys are all safe, and you guys are doing well, and yeah, and just stay happy, stay safe. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much. Stay safe out. Good advice. Yeah, like that's pretty much the gist of it, you know, like let people live their lives as long as they're not hurting anyone, they're not committing crimes, they're not hurting you. Just leave them be and be at peace with the fact that, yeah, I disagree with this way of life, but it's not affecting me, it's not affecting my family, it's not affecting my reality and no one else's. It's just this person's. Whatever. They're happy like that. Just leave them be. But stay safe. Always lock your doors and windows. Bury your hexes. Until the next time. I'll see you guys either tomorrow or the day after. There's definitely gonna be a stream on Patreon this week. So a case on Patreon, and there will be a case here on YouTube. So you guys take care. Bye. Joshua, thank you so much for the last super. You too, Sona. Stay safe and stay golden. I'm gonna add another plushie to the room. But thank you so much and stay safe, you guys. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.